Hello YouTube, this is Black on Black and welcome to my channel. Um, well first, you guys know this is my hair channel. So, and I'm really thinking about getting a conversational channel. You know, one can just go and conversate and voice your opinion in a respectable adult manner. Because we don't have that. You know, we have a lot of people who likes to hide behind the computers and just be nasty and say what they will and all of that, blocking their photos and everything. But you know, just be humble and be be secure enough to say what you have to say. But you can say anything in a certain way and still get your point across in a professional manner. Something is on my lens. But now first, my hair, since this is a hair channel, the hair that I'm wearing is my Afro kinky curly hair, you know, and you guys know I love my big throwed out hair. So, you know, anyway, I love it. Okay, my first two topics, the main two topics, what this channel is about, is going to be about the weave wearers versus the natural, you know, wearers. And the second topic is going to be skin color, I guess, you know, the difference in black women as a whole, you know, demographic area, I mean, not demographic, but geographic area, and your upbringing, how you're raised up, and your roots, and everything. So, the first topic, as I said, is going to be about the weaves versus naturals. And why is this a big issue? Y'all, I don't know, but I wish it wasn't, you know, because everyone is an individual, and you should be able to do what you want to do when it comes to your own body, you know, as long as you're not harming anyone else. And what I have noticed is that the naturals tend to go around to different YouTube channels and leave nasty comments and say what they feel, and they're gone. You know, try to strike up a confrontational conversation, which it shouldn't even be about that, you know. I don't know where it stemmed from. I mean, maybe, I don't know why that as soon as you take out your weave and you stop wearing your weaves and you decide to go natural, then you get on the bandwagon and follow along the negative comments and leave your negative comments because you no longer wear weave. But that's your choice, you know, that's your choice, and it's your personal preference. So you shouldn't go around just leaving nasty comments and leaving hurtful comments and derogatory comments and saying that the cliche, embrace who you really are, love who you are, is something that is deeper within you as to why you wear weaves. You have a self-hatred because you wear weaves. What they call us, hair hats. And I just came upon this term within the last 3 weeks. You guys, you really don't have to call people names because they're not doing what you're doing. As I keep saying over and over, you wear your hair in a certain style because that's your choice. You have the right to do that. Me, I have a right to wear my hair in a certain style because that's my choice. You know, and I would never go to your channel and say anything bad about your hair because you're wearing your hair because that's how you want to wear it. You know, and as far as the comments as to stop making the Asian, the Chinese rich, honey, if you look on the back of everything that you own, it come from China. So it's not just the hair game that's coming from China. So, I mean, just stop with the foolishness because it's not getting anywhere. You know, you're not going to take me out of my weave because you leave your comments about I'm supposedly to have low self-esteem. But yet, half of you that's so embracing your naturalness and everything, you have makeup on, you know, But I'm not bashing you for that because I wear my makeup, you know, because it's an enhancement. You know, it's only an enhancement. You know, you get in the shower, you wash it off, you still you. You know, it's really just crazy, you know. And we all have an enhancement that we add to ourselves, you know. Whether you're getting a tan, and you don't have to be white to get a tan. Whether you're getting your hair straightened or flat ironed or chemical relaxed or weaved in, glued in, uh, anything, you know. But everybody has their own reason as to why they do certain things to themselves, you know. It's not because they love themselves any less than you love yourself. You know, that just something, I don't know who thought of that, you know, as to start using that line. Just embrace who you really are. Really? I'm 41 years old. I've been embracing who I really am since I've been grown. You know. And it's just crazy. Which I'm probably go back to this throughout the whole conversation about this, because really it all really come together in one once you get done talking about it. Now, as far as women, black women issues, as with the attitudes and fighting each other and all this stuff, yeah, I agree, we have a big problem with that. We have a big problem with that. But then you really have to look at the history. We've always been fighting. Always been fighting from slavery to today. You know, fight for our respect of whomever, from one another, from the enemies, from whoever, you know. But I'm not using that as an excuse, because some of these fights are dumb as hell. Pardon my French, but they are dumb. And it's really a disgrace, you know, when you turn on YouTube and you see the females in the hood fighting, in their weaves ripped out, thrown on the ground, and where that camera go? Right on that weave. It'd be funny. But, you know, learn how to talk, you know, to one another without putting your hands on each other. Because at the end of the day, that still didn't solve anything. And I would guarantee you, if you learn how to talk to one another, you're going to have a difference of opinion, you know, on anything. Because everybody do not agree with everybody. So you just need to learn how to talk and communicate better than what we do, you know. And also, women, watch how you raise your girls, your sons, and all of that, because they see what you do. I'm a single mother, but I'm a divorced mother, and my girls have a good relationship with their father. Actually, that's where they are now. You know, he and I didn't get along. Well, we got along, but which I don't have to explain that, but I'm just saying, because you might have somebody to say, oh, he just didn't want you because you're a dark-skinned black woman. That wasn't the issue. It was not the issue. Some people just don't get along, you know. There are two opposites, you know. He liked certain things and I didn't. I liked certain things he didn't. You just didn't get along, and we separated and we divorced on an adult level. You know, there was no fighting or cheating or cussing each other out, but yet we still have to get along because of our girls. You know, I don't bash their father. You know, and I hope he don't bash me, because, well, I know he don't, because he don't have any reason to, because I take well care of my girls. And I don't bring men around my girls, you know, and I've been divorced since 2007. I date? Yeah, I date. Like now, you know, I might have company come over because they're not here. But they never seen a man in my presence outside of their father, you know. Because my girls watch what I do, and I know this. And I have a 22-year-old, and I'm so proud of her. Her first boyfriend, getting ready to get married, has a child, doing great, you know. And I've done a good job of that. Well, we've done a good job of that, you know. But she's not his daughter, you know. But off the subject. But anyway, when you talk about how black women act towards one another, you really have to look at their upbringing. You know, in the cities, and okay, there's a difference. What I've noticed, if you're raised in the cities, then you have it's very different from a southern female. You know, because we're in the country, we don't have that wild life. You know, So I have some family in the cities that, you know, they're not like me. They look at things differently than I do. But like I said, you got to look at the geographic of it. You know, where how they were raised, what all they've seen. There's a lot of things that they've seen. I've never experienced it. You know, raised in a home with my mother and my father. My father was a minister, but I'm not a minister though. You know, but I was raised in that setting. So there's a difference when you have YouTubers that's going around saying, oh, the black woman, they're like the scum of the earth. They're so many bad derogatory comments that I don't even care to repeat them. Now, this one person in particular, his I see where he's going with it, but it's the way he's going at it is what I don't agree with. When you say the black woman, the black women, the black woman, I mean, someone who doesn't know about the black woman because they never have dealt with us, or they don't hang out with black people, they're going to take that as to all black women are like this or like that, in that negative light that you paint. And also the videos that you put up, they're pretty much all are dark-skinned women. You have a whole lot of other videos out there with light-skinned females fighting, white females fighting, a whole slew of things. But the main focus is on the black females, maybe because you're trying to get them to turn around what they do. But you can't do it like that, because when you keep doing it like that, you're going to keep getting the reaction that you're getting, defiant. You know, if you tell a child when they coming up that they can't do something, and you don't give them a reason why not to do something, they're going to keep doing just to defy you. You know, if anything, help them. Don't keep bashing them by calling them the B word and the W word and all those ugly names. You know, you're not going to get anywhere doing that. The only thing you're going to keep getting is negativity and people that follow you who has the negative mind frame, because they love confrontations. You know, they know somebody like me, I'm going to come in behind you and try to get you to see the bigger light of the picture as to why you shouldn't say the black women, the black woman, all black females, the dark-skinned females, because you hit me when you said that, because I consider myself a dark-skinned female, you know, and that's not going to get me to dislike my color either. So I mean, I posted on a lot of his videos. I posted on a lot of his Facebook status because that's just how I feel about it. And every one of my comments have never been disrespectful or anything like that. I just want you to hear me, you know, as to where I'm coming from a female perspective who is not like the pictures that you're painting of us on your channels. You know, you might say, well, you might not be, but you have on a hair hat. That's okay. I wear weave. That's a totally different subject, you know. But at the same time, you might have your news feed might have that in that, might not, because at the end of the day, you know, when you're talking about color, you still see the stereotype hair hats down there, and so that you're talking about me, you know. I don't, you know, personally, I don't care if you don't like women that wear weaves. That's your personal preference, okay? And if you like light-skinned female, that's your personal preference. That has nothing to do with me. The only thing that I'm concerned about is how you direct your media, you know, and how others would take it, you know, because I don't like to go in stores and have people looking at me crazy because they think I'm going to snap off at them or hit them or curse them, or that I saw one video he posted. I've seen a lot of videos that he posted, but it's one where this sister, I want to say she's from Louisiana, because she has that Swahili dialect, how she was, you know, how she was speaking, and the way she did her daughter, Ooh, that was I'm speechless. I'm still speechless, and I saw this today. Um, the baby was saying she would not hit her mother back for none whatsoever. She would not hit her mother back, and mommy stop, and whew, I'm gonna cry. But it just sent chills up your body. But you know, I hate seeing stuff like that. I really do, because my girls are my world. You know, I wouldn't dare touch them like that. I wouldn't dare touch my girls like that, and I wouldn't dare sit there and let nobody else touch my girls like that. Then you will see me out there acting a fool. Don't touch my babies like that. Back in the day, where before I was born, my parents used to tell me that you would go down the street and you act up, and then Miss Becky might have the right to whoop your ass and send you back home, and then tell you to tell your mother why she whooped your butt. But today, you can't do that. You can't trust your neighbor to do that, because they will harm your kids. So, whole different era. But and I approved of that, how they did that back in the day. But today, it's a whole different light. You can't do that. But back on the videos, and ugh, this guy, his videos, I feel what you're saying, and I feel what you're trying to do. But when you're putting up a video about, say, like that young lady that was beating on her daughter, say, whatever you want to call her name or whatever, but females like this, you know, instead of black female, dark-skinned females, those are two totally different comparisons, you know, and it really does make a difference. You might not think it makes a difference, but it does make a difference, you know. And you have those that will come to me and say, well, if you're not like this, then he's not talking to you. Huh? He used the black women. That's plural. That means many. Not the black woman. That means one. No. So I'm taking it that he's talking. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My battery went down in my camera. But as I was saying, I'm taking it as he's talking to me. You know, not directly to me, but to me. So I just wanted to come on here and just express my feelings about that, because this guy has, like, when I stopped counting, like 27 YouTube channels, and out of I'm going to say all of them, that he pretty much low grades the dark-skinned females. But like I said, his personal feelings, that's his personal feelings. But like I said, my problem is how you direct it, how he directed, and you know, and I'm not doing this video. I'm not even gonna call his name, but I'm not doing this video for notoriety or anything like that, because I could care less about my total subscribers. Because if I did that, then I would give away free stuff to get more. And I've never done that, and I never will. I just like people to come to my channel who like to see what I do and like what I share with them. And what's another thing I wanted to touch on? I'm trying to do this without notes, because I usually do my videos without notes. So y'all usually get the bloopers and everything else. It seems that I'm going back to the first topic. It seems that the issue is pretty much really with the natural, between the naturals and the weave, is with the straight hair. Whether we straighten our hair or not, you know, because they try to say that you're trying to look European. I don't know how they get that, how a lot of people use that, because, I mean, we are unique with our hairstyling techniques, and we come up with these things on our own, you know. Who said the Europeans just own the straight hair? You know, who said that just belongs to one race, straight hair? You know, you have a lot of naturals who flat iron their hair. That's straight hair. Are you wrong for doing that? No. You know, that's your choice. You choose to straighten your hair. Then if you want to wash it and let it curl back up, you can do that too. You have that option. But nobody ever talks about when you wear your weave, then you cut into a shortcut, or like this right here. You know, I'm wearing it natural, but you know, it's just, I'm just tired of the stereotypes. You know, and everybody seems to really pretty much just focus on the black female as to what we're doing, because I just don't get it. I don't get it, because we're so creative with our hairstylings and stuff like that. Maybe they just hate to see us doing something productive and making money off of it, you know. And it's no different than what this guy's doing. He's making money off of what he's doing. But, you know, I'm not telling him not to do that, you know. Continue doing what you're doing, but you can still continue doing what you're doing in a better way, you know. I would not bash you on that. You know, I applaud you for that. But there's a way of getting your point across in a better way, and you would get hella more viewers, hella more supporters when you're doing it like that. I, for one, would back you on it, you know. And I'm kind of still biased with him, because he does shed light on stuff that needs to be shown, but I always like at the end, it ruins it all for me, you know, because there comes the derogatory comments and everything else behind it. But, you know, yeah, we just need to get better with this and stop tearing each other down. Start uplifting each other, and be respectful, you know, and be mindful of what you say and how it's going to come across, you know. And just think about it sometime. But this is why I'm just doing this video. I mean, I've said what I had to say, and when you make videos and put it and broadcast it live, you're going to get the positive comment, and you're going to get the negative comments. But you have to be mindful of that when you broadcast it to the world to see. And you have a right to do what you do, and we have a right to do what we do, you know. And if you feel like something's wrong, speak up. You know, just speak up about it. But you could be polite in what you do, you know. Just be polite, and not just be polite in what you do. You can be real and polite at the same time. But like I said, I know I'm going to get some negative comments from this right here, but hey, I got tough skin. I know it's coming. But and I welcome all comments, you know, because I like to discuss, you know. Not saying I like for everybody to agree with me, because that's not going to happen. And I'm not going to agree with them, because that's not going to happen, because I'm going to have my own opinion, and they're going to have their own opinion, which is all it is, somebody else's opinion. So, as always, to my hair subscribers, pics at the end, and always love yourself and keep smiling, no matter what anybody else has to say about you, because only you know who you really are. Bye.